Let's do this.
Pretty bumpy, pretty bumpy. Pretty bumpy, pretty bumpy. Hold on tight, it's gonna get pretty bumpy. It's gonna get pretty bumpy.
Okay, just give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to check everything on my checklist. Okay, beverages, check. Yeah, always complaining about that. Anything else on the checklist? Of course not. You guys know I'm always complaining about beverages because it's the only thing I need to make me happy. And speaking about making me happy, we finally have Circuit the SPAAAAAAAAAAAAA, Kazunori, Polyphony. This game, this track should have been in this game from the beginning. This game was expensive, and make sure you're looking at the starting grid because I am trying to tell you where everybody is because I am impassioned about this. Anyway, this race is about to get underway. The lights are about to go green, and it's a go, and we are back with the NurbCrew for the first time at SPAAAAAAAAAAA. So good you say it twice. SPAAAAAAAAAAA. We take La Source. Intruder keeps his pole position. Lucky News up from 3rd into 2nd. Stratocaster trying to get up from 4th into 3rd, but it looks like he's still in 4th. We all survive La Source. All of us, and let's hope it stays that way, man. I want to see as many of you guys finishing this race, and I want to keep us as close as possible so I can enjoy this action, and you guys can make it easy for me to keep a track of ya. It's on board with AK in the Ferrari 458 Italia GT4. We out here, we're in the slipstream of Eddie Jordan, who is in the slipstream of Big Hans. AK gets out the slipstream, but I'm quite sure he knows he wasn't going to get past, but he had to get out, or else he was going to hit Eddie Jordan out here. You just have to get out the slipstream, even though you know you're not gonna pass. We get up to the end of the straight. Oh my goodness, what's happened? What's happened to Stratocaster? My goodness, man, this stuff is frustrating, man. Stratocaster is always driving the Honda NSX, whether it's GT3 or GT4, and the car never shows him any appreciation. That's why you don't see too many Honda NSXs out here, man, because they're trash. You can't even have fun with the car. You can't drive it with reckless abandon. You can't concentrate on just going fast because it twitches on you for no reason. I don't know why. He's a glutton for punishment, man. Let's listen to something nice, man. Let's listen to this. Alright, RCF. Listen to this. Listen. Oh, I love Lexus V8s, man. In fact, I actually got the car with a similar engine to this Lexus, actually. And straight pipe sounds glorious. Lexus V8s are amazing. People just don't know about it. And speaking of amazing, we got Intruder MA100 out here. Amazing pace. Amazing start, everything's amazing for him. He's building up a lead, and he's very lucky because the car in 2nd place is a car that's not nimble. It's very quick in a straight line, but it's not nimble. I don't understand it. The Aston Martin V8 Vantage is supposed to be the baby Aston, but it isn't nimble. I've tried everything with the suspension on this car. Everything. Rake, load the camber on the front actually. No, actually, hold on. Yeah, load the camber on the front. Everything. And it still doesn't turn in right. You either get a lot of understeer, oversteer, and you see Mr. McHenry got understeer in that fast corner. It's so annoying. As we're now on board with AK again, we're taking the bus stop. Is this still called the bus stop, or is it just a chicane now? Oh, some contact between Mr. McHenry and Lucky. Lucky getting mobbed by everybody. Goes from 3rd up down into 7th. He's still going down 8th, down into 9th, man. You guys are mean, man. All Lucky did was try overtake, man. No need to mob him like this. But it shows the start of racing right now. Look how close we are. 2nd all the way down to 12th. All together on the same piece of track, man. Some tough, intense action. Oh, looks like the German went off on the turf. He went wide in La Source. Went on the turf, but he didn't respect his weight. Was on the throttle. Spat him out of here. He said, get out of here. On board again with AK. Ooh, he takes it a bit in a wishy-washy fashion. That wasn't a good way to take over. Rouge, look in the rear view. We got Enoid getting past AK in the Audi TT. This guy started in 12th position, went down to 13th at the start because he's driving a front-wheel drive car. And on the 2nd lap, guys up into 6th place. He's on a march looking in now at Big Hans in the glorious sounding Lexus RCF being followed by Eddie Jordan in the lovely looking Zaxby's livery Ford Mustang is on the inside. How can this be? How can the Mustang get a pass on the Lexus? It's supposed to be the opposite. Mustang quick in a straight line, slow in the corners. What the heck is going on over here, man? You guys are messing up the script. But, I have nothing to say about this. Intruder, if he stays on this pace, Intruder is getting into the checkout crew without doubt. All he needs to do is keep this pace up. It doesn't look like he's pushing too hard. He will be in the checkout crew if he continues like this. As we got the Army buddies, we got Mr. Mac Henry in the Army liveried Vantage, and we got 7 years dead in the Army liveried 458. Are these guys out here trying to get after my affections, but they look so cool, man. It's like a convoy, man. Like, hey, man, let's get in the 2 Army livery cars. Let's go whip some ass, man. You see 2 Army livery cars pull up outside a bar, pull up outside the pub, pull up outside any place. You know, oh, hell's about to break loose. Oh my goodness. Oh, hell almost broke loose. For 7 years dead, he went wide, but he was very patient with his car, got off the turf, controlled it, lost a bit of ground, but better to lose ground than to lose the car. Mr. Mac Henry has some breathing space, but 7 years dead, now being hassled by Big Hans, who got back past Eddie Jordan. Is Big Hans going to be able to make some inroads in this? He's looking good in that Lexus. Eddie Jordan also looking good in his Ford Mustang as on board with Enoid in the front-wheel drive. TT, he got a bit of a bump from behind, but he gets a good exit out the corner. Maybe got a bit of help. He's now up into 5th place, but we get to La Source where he's gonna be on the outside. This is a lottery right now because Enoid might get a trash exit because the front-wheel drive. Eddie might snap because of the power of the Mustang. Eddie snaps because of the power of the Mustang. I told you guys one thing was gonna happen, and Enoid got a very undramatic exit, which is what he wants in that front-wheel drive car. As back on board. Was she back on board? First time we're on board with Lucky in this SLS AMG GT4. Oh, he goes a bit wide. He's struggling a bit with this SLS. Bit of understeer in the fast stuff, but he's just about to get passed by Herno 323 in the Lambo Huracan. But over here, 3rd place, still battle brewing. Still Big Hans trying to attack 7 years dead. Enoid is now up into 5th place. We saw him get the pass at La Source, but Eddie Jordan's not too far behind. This battle for 3rd, not over. It looks like Mr. Mac Henry has a bit of breathing room, but these guys are going to catch up to him because, like I told you guys, man, that Aston, it looks very nice, looks very small, but it is not nimble. I haven't seen a nimble Aston ever. But funny part is, I suffered one of my most sad defeats at the hands of the Aston Martin. And funny enough, I was in the RCF just like Big Hans, man. But that's a story for another day, man, because it makes me sad. I did everything I could, and the guy in the Aston Valley 1, 2, 3, 4 beat the bricks off of me at Lamar. It's very sad, man. But no need to open up wounds, man. Oof, looks like 7 years dead. Caught up back to Mr. Mac Henry. These guys are bunching up again, as I told you guys, man. In this section, the Aston's gonna struggle, and it actually looks like Hans is struggling as well because he's lost touch to 7 years dead on board with Enoid. He has come up from 12th place, in fact from 13th place, due to the fact he got a bad start and got mollywopped off the start. So that's 13 minus 5, 8 places. This guy has come up 8 places. I'm out here doing basic maths for you guys. Don't say I don't teach you nothing. Intruder out here at the front, nobody can touch him. He's building up a big lead. He keeps it like this. He's got one more lap and he's definitely going to get into the checkout. You see that? Mr. Mac Henry's struggling with the understeer, and the Aston almost bit him, man. Oh no, what happened to Eddie Jordan? He must have got caught up by the concertina of people getting shocked by Mr. Mac Henry making that mistake, and we're about to take La Source one more time. Intruder out here, about to go get the W. He's got a humongous lead. Keep at it. I can't wait to put you in the checkout crew, so it's gonna be amazing out here. Intruder, when he wins, seems to fly away. Nobody can touch him. On board again with Noid, and he's out here chasing Mr. Mac Henry. Can he get up into 4th place? Can he get the job done? He'll be up 9 places if he does this. And 7 years dead, he's gone. He's legitimately not trying to be involved in this battle anymore because he's been involved in it the whole race. And it looks like Mr. Mac Henry under pressure from Enoid, who goes a bit wide, touches the grass. Big Hans in 3rd place. Noid up into 4th, but Mr. Mac Henry gonna have the inside line for this upcoming corner, but it's not enough. As it looks like Noid's got up there, man. You know what? I'm actually quite jealous, man. I'm not good at driving these front-wheel drive cars, man. I don't have the patience to drive them. I don't. They look nice to drive, man. You watch BTCC. We all want to drive front-wheel drive car nicely, but I just can't do it. I can't do it. On board with AK, he's looking at the battle. In front of him, this is the battle for third place because 7 Years Dead is checking out. He does not want to be a part of this no more. He was trapped in this for too long. He's like, maybe if I had been able to get past everybody immediately, I may have been able to fight Intruder, but Intruder is gone. Intruder is gone, and I'm older. The director's in my ear. The director's telling me that Intruder MA100 is out here short shifting and chilling on the final lap. Unfortunately, if he does this too much, he will not be able to get in the checkout crew because I would have loved to give him the award, but the problem is you have to finish the race at least 10 seconds ahead of everybody, and if you cannot do that, you can't get in the checkout crew because the race is not over till it's over. I don't know why Intruder's doing this, man. Why, Intruder? Why? You're about to get in the checkout crew, man. Damn! On board with Noid trying to chase Big Hans, who's kind of caught up a bit to 7 Years Dead. These two look to be safe from Mr. McHenry, who's behind. We take this corner for the last time. We're about to get to the bus stop. We're about to see if Noid's gonna attack. He's trying to, but Big Hans is in the middle of the track. Not too many places where he can go. And look at this! Intruder was short shifting the whole final lap. Look at the gap he lost. He could have been in the checkout crew. 7 Years Dead second, Hans third, Noid fourth, Mr. McCann fifth. Why, Intruder? Why? I wanted to put you in the checkout group, but you slowed down, man. Damn. But let's get into the awards, man. Driver of the race goes to Noid. Look at him. He actually didn't even go down to 13th. He went down to 14th. He started chugging along, putting in this work. He was the only driver who could have possibly kept up with Intruder. He had good pace in that TT, man. He kept chugging along, getting these places where he could, especially on the straight, getting good exits out of Eau Rouge. Ended up getting up into 4th place, man. And that's where he finished, man. Noid did a good job, man. He could have got 3rd if he had one more lap, but unfortunately, that's not the way the cookie crumbles, man. You gotta do it in the laps a lap. Whew. Fast lap of the race. On the 3rd lap, Intruder MA100. I say this with disappointment, man. I'm so mad I'm not going to put him in the checkout crew, man. You have an idea how rare it is to put him in the checkout crew, and he slowed down. And then, livery of the race goes to Mr. Lucky Mills, man. Lucky has a high standard of liveries. I've been saying this for over a year. You people have been sleeping on Lucky, man. But you guys know the deal, man. I'm heartbroken because I had a whole amazing little show I was going to do for Intruder to put him in the checkout crew. And I can't do it. Intruder, why? Why you gotta do this to me, Intruder? Why?
Oh, you thought this was over? You thought this was done? This is far from over because we have to address somebody. Intruder! M800. You were flying. You left everybody for dead. 8 seconds ahead, and you would have been over 10 seconds ahead had you crossed the line at the same pace you were going at on the 4th and final lap. But for some reason, halfway through the final lap, you said to yourself, let me short shift. Let me take this corner slowly. Why? Explain to me why. We had a big presentation for you, Intruder. You were gonna be in the checkout crew. But since we can't celebrate the normal way we celebrate with the checkout crew victory, we may as well let you know about your failure. Your failure to get into the checkout crew. Even though you didn't know you had the dream to get in the checkout crew, this dream, at least for now, has been absolutely deleted. Delete! Delete! Delete!